Today I have decided to spend more than 10 years as a youth academy talent. Listen up, I am going to be joining Stockport County in EFL League 2. The reason behind that is obviously as a youth academy talent I have to start low. But once I do join Stockport County, that doesn't mean I'm going to stick around. Every single season I will be leaving the team and taking one person with me. So going to Stockport County where I'm going to start off my career. In the second season when I move, I'll take one player from that team alongside me onto my journey. And by the end of this video, I should have a team amassed through gaining experience from playing alongside them for years upon years and hopefully competing for some trophies. Let's start this journey at Stockport. Spending more than 10 years as a youth academy talent, this is going to be fun.
It better be.
The way this will work is I will jump straight in at Stockport County, find myself a 5-star scout to scout with, and send Paulo Contos out to England looking for any player for 3 months. The best player I get after those 3 months, that's going to be me. No matter which position, whatever it is, it's going to be the starting point of my career. At the same time, though, there will be the rule of having to take one player alongside me to the next team. And I have to be smart with this. Ideally, I need to find a young player from Stockport County that can grow alongside me. That's going to be very, very big.
That's what she said.
And there is another rule that I have to say alongside this. We have only the opportunity to play in a certain league once. So if we go and play in the Prem, that's it. I only get 1 year in that league. So I have to find myself all the way throughout the globe some amazing players that I can actually get without playing in those leagues twice. 3 months have passed. I've eaten this melon. And now, lads, we are looking at the players that are coming in through this scout report. Whoever is the highest rated one is the one we want to go ahead and be. Dylan Walker. That could be a good one. Right back or right mid. Okay, I'm fine with that. Anyone else that actually looks somewhat interesting? Frederick Harper, 525k, possibly a center attacking midfielder. Not as high in potential, but that is not the issue. We're all about the rating right now. So let's sign him up. Anyone else? Anyone? No? Nobody else, I think, is going to be higher rated than those two. So let's take a quick look into it and decide who we will be throughout this period here at the club. Harper is the one. Center forward, 73 pace, 59 shooting, decent passing and dribbling. We are now Frederick Harper, and we are being promoted to the senior team. And in the senior team, I've already looked through a couple of these players in here. I am realizing that there is one interesting player called Reece Bennett, loaned out from Manchester United, 61 rated. That could potentially be the player that I want to take alongside me. So let's keep an eye on him. And also, real quick, do we have any playstyles? Acrobatic and aerial. How tall are we? 16 years old, 6 foot tall, left-footed, 3-star. Harper, welcome to the team. You, my friend, are me. And he could also easily play as a striker. Do I want him to play as a striker or maybe as a cam? Let me just double check here. Does he work as a cam in any case? -2. No, it doesn't. Decisions have been made. I am actually going to be rocking out the 4-3-3 formation with a false 9 so that Harper, ourselves, can play in that position. And then we're going to have Bennett at the center-back spot. I made sure he gets playtime in this team by basically putting him into a spot where he is one of the highest-rated center-backs in the team. Stockport County, first season, off we go. My first year as a youth academy talent has come to an end. Let's see how things have gone at Stockport County. Debut season, and Harper has gone up to a 65. 73 pace on him with 62 passing, 63 dribbling, 5-star weak foot at this stage. But take a look at Bennett. He has gone up to a 66, 67 pace, 72 physicality on this lad, and he's only 20 years old. I have one thing to tell you though. There is someone that came out of nowhere that I didn't expect to do this well. It is Louis Barry. I turned him into a left wing from a left midfielder, and he has scored 11 goals and gotten 4 assists for this team. And he also is only 20 years old. So I'm thinking, forget Bennett. I'm going to take Louis Barry with me. The guy performed really well for Stockport County this season, and we were actually part of the playoffs, which we lost, but we at least made it into the 5th position with Stockport County, which I'm very happy about. That was the first year. Now the question is, where are we going? Not just myself, but also the lad on the left wing. I have made my decision. We are joining Dortmund. And you might be thinking, what? You're going into the Bundesliga? Hell no, lads. We are going into the 3rd Bundesliga. Borussia Dortmund, the 2nd team. That's who we are joining. And of course, Barry is already here. But if I remember correctly, he ended the season as a 70 rated player. He went back to Aston Villa, obviously, because his loan expired. I bought him off of Aston Villa, and he's up to a 73, which is amazing. Now, into that centre-forward position, we're going to be going ahead and playing the same formation. I think I might just go through the entirety of this career with the 4-3-3 false 9, just so we can fit Harper in properly. He's going to be leading this team alongside Barry, but there are a couple of interesting players in here that we need to keep an eye out. One of them needs to come with us. And I'm just realizing that this Hetva guy has 90 pace, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, only 21 years old. He is one of my candidates. And then I would say Aining, the, what is it? Dutch left back, I think it is. Yes, Dutch left back is also only 20 years old, high attacking work rate. This could be Ian Matsen's regen, so to say, even though Ian Matsen is not that old at all. But those are the 2 players that I'm looking at right now to think of like as future partnerships if we go to the next team, or I should say when we go to the next team. Another season has come to an end here at Dortmund, and we were terrible, lads. 19th in the 3rd division in Germany, 38 points. The team only managed to score 42 goals. That is clearly not good enough, but there are a couple of good things, and I should say maybe just one good thing: the attack. Barry, 77 rated at this stage, 21 years old. This guy is going to be world class. Harper on a 70 rating at this stage, 5-star, 5-star is something I worked on. We need to improve his shooting though. He has been getting better at setting up his teammates with 66 passing at this point in time. Hetva is the one I want to sign. This guy looks ridiculous. 90 pace, good shooting as well now with good dribbling, 5-star, 5-star, only 21 years old, 6 foot tall at the same time. So I'm going to basically take this front 3 with me to the next team I go to. Shout out to others that have tried their best. Aining, Semic as well, by the way, a youngster in the right back position, and even these guys in midfield, but I am really feeling this attack, and let me show you the numbers of this attack. Even though we scored such little goals, Barry managed to get 16 of them and get another 6 assists. Hetva got himself 13 goals and 1 assist. Harper with 4 and 4. The one that is doing worst is ourselves, or yeah, is me, I should say. But lads, let's move over to the next season, see what team we can join. But from now on, we cannot join League 2 or the 3rd division in the Bundesliga. I have officially decided to join Genk in Belgium, a team that knows how to bring out amazing players. Barry on the left, myself in the center, Hetva on the right wing position, and then the rest of the squad, there are a couple of very, very interesting players. Perez, 22 years old. Kayemba, I guess, is a bit older. I think Gesta is a young one, 21-year-old center back. Cuesta is also quite decent, but then again, he's 26 at this point. But this is the one I'm most interested in at this point. Van der Voort, who actually is going to be joining Leipzig in real life. He is going to be an interesting one to look at. Do I go for a goalkeeper or do I go for a different position? I think he is my favorite. So now at Genk, let's see what we can do as new players joining into this club. I kind of think we should be able to compete at least for the top position in the league. Things have been incredible here at Genk. First position after regular season, and after the playoffs, we still remained in that first spot. This team has done really well. 18 goals in the championship round. and 62 in the regular season, making it 80 goal contributions. And you guys know, we only brought in an attack, so I'm hoping to see these guys having gone up in their ratings. We see Barry on an 84, Hetva on an 82, Harper 76, massive growth for him. And I can tell there are two options here for me. The centre-back Desta has gone up to a 77, 80 pace, 77 defending, 81 physicality, 6'3" tall, German lad. Or I'm going to go with Van der Voort and basically secure the goalkeeping position forever. He's so much higher rated, 83 rated. I think it's easier to find really good centre-backs, young ones, than actually finding really good goalkeepers. So I'm going to go with Van der Voort, who's going to come with us, and that makes it 4 players along our journey. And I want to see the stats. After this season, we see 28 and 13 in Barry, Hetva 18 and 5, and then Harper 15 and 3. That is, I think, his best season so far. Very, very good stuff. We're going to take the goalkeeper with us, who managed to pick up 13 clean sheets in 45 games. Guys, who is going to be next team? Where are we going?
I don't have a clue.
We are joining FC Porto. Yes, we're moving across to Portugal as a group of players. And I do have that glitch on my screen again where it says Transfer Hub for no reason. But this man is going to be an important one. Louis Barry joins us for about 100 million. Of course, I have to give myself a decent budget to make this happen. But here we are. The boys are back in town. Van der Voort is here as well. But let's analyze the players that we have part of this team. We have Barro, who is too old. We have Varela, 25 years old. Very good CDM. I mean, our players, the oldest ones, are currently 23. So 25 is not that terrible. But Otavio is one that I'm looking at right now. 79 rated, 24 years old. Or we're looking at Frances, who is 23 years old at this stage. 5'11" tall, centre-back. I will have to make a decision between those 3 players at the end of this season. I don't think anyone else can compete for a position in our future, but I'm actually very excited about this. And I'm also seeing this Salazar guy, who actually might be decent as a centre-back. How tall is he? He's 6'2". But he's not a real player. I only want to have real players. This season is over as well. We are in 2027 at this point, and lads, the team looks ridiculous. But where is Porto? Top of the league. That's what we do. We have become champions in Belgium and champions in Portugal. Porto with 78 points. Vitoria in 2nd. That is a big surprise to me. Sporting in 6th. What? Okay. That is definitely an odd-looking league table, but nothing looking odd here. 89 rated Barry. Someone I didn't expect would turn out to be this good. He's only 23. We have Harper on an 82 at this stage. Hetva on an 88 rating. And then Van der Voort 86. And now the decision has to be made between these two. And let's be honest, even though Frances is 1 year younger, the gap between the two hasn't become small enough for me to actually go for Frances here. Otavio, 25 years old. He's going to come along with us. We will have him until the age of like 31, I guess, which is fine. So he can come in here, 82 rated. Or do I go Varela? Varela, CDMs are kind of tough to find, man. It's the same situation as last time where I had to choose between a centre-back and a different position. I'm kind of leaning towards Varela. I must be honest there. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Varela is the one. And in the squad hub, we can see, wow, Julian Hetva has come in with 37 and 10 from right wing. What? We have Barry on 18 and 14, which is already outstanding. Harper with 18 goal contributions there this season. Varela coming in with 6 and 2 for himself. Only +1 in growth, though. That is a bit scary. How did Otavio do? +3. Seems like he's going to go up a little bit more. But where do I find an insane CDM after this? I guess I could change the formation to not have a CDM, just be centre midfielders. I think I'm actually going to go Otavio, lads. I'm going to run Otavio. Let's go to the next club. Yes, my friend, the new club has been chosen and it has the PSG badge in the background, as you can see. And yes, Did I just trade Mbappe for Harper? I did. And honestly, lads, going through every single one of these transfers over and over again, carrying the players from one place to the other, it takes a long time. So you better smash that like button for me. I don't really ask for it anymore. But here we go. He joins us now as a center forward. Barry left wing 91, Hetva 91, Harper center forward. And Ugarte is here. Okay, Ugarte with an 86 rating is big, but I love the fact that Aleix Garcia is here. I love that Barella is part of this team. Militao as well. Right back is terrible. Van der Voort we obviously took with us alongside Otavio. And I am seeing a cheeky Balde here in the left back position. 88 rated. For me, it is either going to be Balde or Ugarte. Or there is one more player that could be interesting. I mean, Xavi Simons would be nuts, but I don't have a position for him. There's one more. Where the hell is Beraldo? Beraldo, 81 rated center back. Very exciting prospect. Only 23 years old now. That is definitely another one that I could be interested in. But those are the players that I'm looking at right now in terms of taking them with us. Let's play the season out. And the season is done. We are looking at a PSG side that have won the league title, which means we are just keeping on winning league titles in multiple nations, and that is incredible. PSG, well done. It was close, though, against Nice right there. Our team managed to score 74 goals, and a big decision has to be made on which player is coming along us. Barry, 92. Harper, 89. Hetva, 92 as well. Midfield has done well. Ugarte has gone up to an 87. He's now 27 years old. Otavio, 87. Let's go. 26 years old at this stage. I got to take Balde. I have to take him. He has gone up to a 91. Are you kidding me? He has gone up +3. I'm definitely taking Balde with me. And then after that, we will really have to focus on midfield, centre back and right back for the next few additions into the club. We are creating something ridiculous. Having said that though, stats-wise, Harper, best season, 33 and 12. Let's go, buddy. It was needed. Hetva, 22 and 8. Barry, 18 and 14. It's done. It's finished. We are away from France and we are joining an Italian club and a club that has qualified for Champions League football. We're walking through the door at Bologna, as you can see, and that club has done so well this season. I'm excited to see what they can do next year, but I am, however, afraid that they might actually lose a lot of their top players to other clubs out there that might be interested in them. Specifically, Xerxes was only a loaned player, I believe, and he is part of Bayern Munich's plan, but then he kind of wants to stay in Italy. So AC Milan really wants him, which could be interesting. But Bologna plays such a different style of football that I just think, I don't know if it would translate well if these players move to a different club, if they could perform on the same level. But all of that being said, we are now here and we are looking at the options. In terms of midfield, we have Ferguson here, Palhinha is there, Dorado is here. I don't know who the hell that is. He's too old anyways. In defense, we do have Singo. Oh, that's a good one. Singo is a good player. I like him a lot. And then we have Van der Son. Van der Son, 27 years old, Singo, 27. Both of these guys could be eligible for our team because Barry at this point is 25. So we could still get at least like 5 years out of these guys, which could work out for us. So there's going to be a battle in defense. The season is finished and we are looking at Bologna only making it into the top 4. The team wasn't strong enough in other positions. The lads we brought in obviously were good enough, but yeah, we did lack a little bit of quality in midfield. Now we can see that Inter has won it and we did get this team Champions League once again. Barry 94, Harper 91, Hetva 94. And the battle has been won by Van der Son. He has a +1 on Singo, and with that, he officially joins the squad as the next piece of the puzzle. Stats-wise, Harper, let's go. I love it. Next adventure, please. I have made my decision. We are moving across to Barcelona. Yes, my friends, the move has been made. Frederick Harper, my boy. It all started at Stockport County and now he's joining into a new squad. And I gotta say, in this new squad, it is quite clear which position we are gonna go for. Midfield, Pedri, all day, every day. We're gonna be collecting him onto our journey. Apart from that, I mean, Araujo looks solid, but he's too old. And this team does have a few positions where they are actually lacking some decent... Oh, sorry. Otavio is still there. Completely forgot. Yeah, this team is insane. It's happened again. Let's take a look at Barcelona at the top of the league table. Real Madrid nowhere to be seen. Best team in the world? Not right now. Lads, let's take a look at the squad though. How's Pedri looking? He only went up by +1. It's okay. He's 27 years old. He's going to be part of the project. The rest of the lads that we have amassed until now, all of them seem to be world class. We are just lacking a centre mid, a CDM, and a centre back. And stats wise, I assume Papa has done the job, right? No, it was Barry, the man from the first season, the big surprise so far. He has performed extremely well. There it goes. We are moving back to Germany. But as I said before, we cannot play in the same league twice. But last time we were in Germany, it was the 3rd division. This time it is the top with Leverkusen. Lads, hopefully there's going to be some player that can help us out here. So we are joining into this squad with Harper coming into that center forward position. Obviously ridiculous. Hetva, Harper, Barry, Pedri now alongside us. But we need either this CDM, who is 87 rated and 23 years old and English. You know what, man? I might actually go for this kid, or I go for Pacho, who is a player that is apparently very much wanted by a lot of Premier League clubs. I saw him play at Antwerp in Belgium. He's a great player. Then moved over to Frankfurt and has basically showcased that he can adjust very quickly. So we can either go for him or Reed in this one, because I ain't getting Havertz at all. You know what surprised me? The fact that we haven't won the Champions League yet. What the hell is going on, lads? Let me show you. We have won the Bundesliga, 78 points. By the end of this video, we might just go ahead and win every single top 5 leagues big trophy. The league trophy, 78 points right there with Leverkusen, which is immense. But Hoffenheim getting 2nd. Where the hell is Bayern Munich? 6th. Oh, wow. Okay, that is very, very far behind. But, okay. Yeah, it's clear. Pacho, I appreciate you, bro, but nah. This kid is insane. I'm actually going to take him, even though he's not a real person. Forget about it. It's part of the game. Reed, 89 rated. He definitely has to be my CDM, man. He has to be. I'm taking him, and he's going to pair with Pedri really nicely, as he has done this season. And I just want to see the stats right now. The team, man. Oh, my God. It's insane. We have 26 and 11, 25 and 11, and then we have Hetver coming in with 13 and 10 in his return to Germany. All right, lads, let's see where we go to next. I actually don't know, because I kind of want to save the Premier League for the last season. And there it is, the moment of truth. We are joining Ajax. Yes, I have decided to move across to the Eredivisie after playing in Belgium for Genk. Now it's time to play for Ajax. Any great player has played for Ajax, right? So let's go ahead and dive in straight away. I've spent over $1 billion just getting these lads back together in this squad. And big question is, who are we taking with us? Now, I'm looking at Pras. He could be a very, very good option. He has amazingly well-balanced stats on him. Or on the bench, I'm looking at Tahirovic, who is also a very, very talented player who we could take alongside with us, and then probably change our formation to one where we have 2 CDMs and 1 center midfielder in Pedri. And of course, Reed has come along onto this journey. But then I am also seeing this young lad, 76 pace, 86 defending, 85 physicality, left-footed, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, what am I saying? 6'6" tall, and he is 84 rated. I think he might be the one to play alongside Otavio. Yes, Otavio is left-footed as well, but he has a 5-star weak foot at this point. So I'm thinking I'm going to go for Bowden here, depending on how the other lads grow. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully he still has room to grow. Our season at Ajax begins now and ends in a second.
2 seconds later.
I'm slowly starting to believe that these lads actually purposely don't win the Champions League until we reach the final team. Because again, we failed, but we have succeeded in the league. I mean, who else would have been able to stop us? I'm actually pissed off at the fact that we lost 2 games. Our team is ridiculous. But in the Champions League, Benfica kicked us out in the round of 16. But look at the squad at this stage. I mean, this is possibly one of the strongest teams I have ever built. Now, Pras is not going to be the one. He's now still 30 years old, probably 31 at the start of the next season. he has not necessarily gone up. Tahirovic has only gone up by +1. It's quite clear who we are going to take. Bowden has gone up to an 88 rating. So at this stage, we will take him alongside us as we need to fulfill just one more position, and that will automatically be filled as we join the next team in 2033. Having spent 10 years as a youth academy player, traveling around and collecting players. That's what we are doing with Harper. And we have 25 and 10, 23 and 6, 19 and 11 on Pedri. He outdid Barry. Okay, that is very impressive if you ask me, but it's time to move on into the Premier League.
I like that.
It only makes sense that the final destination is a Premier League club, and yes, it is Manchester United after winning the FA Cup yesterday against Manchester City. Couldn't believe it, so this makes sense. Ten Hag, congratulations. I did not see that coming, like 95% of people who watch football, I guess, but here comes Frederick Harper joining into a team that actually looks very good. I mean, I've brought in everyone else, but the one position that was open is filled nicely. Enzo Fernandez leaving Chelsea after his 8-year contract and joining this Manchester United side is a really good thing for us, but he's not the only one I could have used there. We also have Sudakov, we have Harvey Elliott, traitor, and we have Mason Mount in here as well. And even the bench looks very solid. I mean, I have a bunch of players not even part of the squad right now. Players like Højlund not playing. By the way, respect to Bruno Fernandes for still playing at the age of 37. He's 73 rated right now. But yeah, this team is going to be crazy. If I cannot win the Champions League with this squad, I need to stop making videos.
I wish.
Premier League champions? Yes. FA Cup finalists? Yes, that is what we have with Manchester United. But lads, when I joined this team, I didn't realize that they were actually part of Europa League football. What the hell is going on over here? But just for the sake of what happened yesterday with United against City, let's go ahead and win this FA Cup trophy. Bang! Come on then, lads. What? You're going to lose 4-2 against Bournemouth? Oh, wow. I cannot believe what I've just seen. Okay, well, that is it, I guess. But next season, I want Champions League football, and we're going to get it, and we're going to have this team still, and that is what I'm looking forward to. We have 2 players on a 97, bro. Are you kidding me? Barry, first season. Hetva from the second season. Harper is chasing him down. And just a quick look into the stats. There we go. Good season from Harper. Let's go. So here is the last and final season. Manchester United only coming in 3rd in the Premier League. Manchester City has dominated. That's fine because, first of all, Community Shield to start off the season, we won on penalties against Bournemouth, who won against us in the FA Cup final. So that was a good thing. FA Cup in the final on penalties. Manchester United wins again. So that's another trophy. Carabao Cup? Well, that belongs to us as well. So with that being said, we have 2 major trophies right there and a, a minuscule one with the Community Shield. But in the Champions League, my friends, we're up against Leipzig. So yes, finally, it is time for this team to show up and get it done. Over 10 years of going through multiple clubs has come down to this moment. United 3-2 against PSG there. Then against Royal Antwerp, Pacho's former team. Then against the semi-finalists, Manchester City, who won the league 6-1 on aggregate, kicking them out of yet another cup competition like in real life. And then to play against Leipzig. But before we see what happens in that game, let's take a look at the stats here. Barry, 97 rated. Unbelievable player. Honestly, at this stage, probably one of the best players I've ever put together in one of these rebuilds. Harper on a 96. That's us. We were here from season 1. It was a beautiful story. Hetva 97 rated. Fernandez 90. Reed 93. Pedri 96. Balde 96. Bowden got up to a 91. Otavio captaining the squad with a 94. Vanderson 92. Van der Voort 94. And a very good bench alongside that as well. So Yeah, I am absolutely amazed by what we have been able to put together here throughout all these years. A different concept than anything else we have done before, but let's dive into the finale. They do have a strong squad. I still remember that Pavlovsky, I think he was at Barcelona when I arrived, but that team looks very decent. A bunch of players I have no idea about who might be 90 plus rated. So here we go, lads. Can you win it? It's the final piece to the puzzle. Is it done? Yes, it is. Sudakov off the bench and then Balde in the 30th minute. That is it. We have won the Champions League. We have done everything that we ever wanted to do. We have won the league title in basically any league we played in apart from the beginning of our career. But man, we have gone through so many leagues and won it all. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Spending more than 10 years as a youth academy talent, collecting players all around the world was a fun task. And if you guys want to see something like this again, please let me know in the comments down below. See you next time. Peace.